And then the roadmap, how and where we travel, what we are using. So we're using this ancient technique of yoga nidra and all its derivatives in this modern age of yoga. Nidra means sleep. Ni is a negation like no or never or not. Dra is kind of like a reference towards a waking state. What we're doing is we're giving the mind an opportunity to untie itself, to dissolve from the clinging needs to observe, to create a narrative, to be apart from and return back into its original source and the wholeness that comes along with it. Very simple. 6 layers we'll work ourselves through into. If at any point in time you feel you're just letting go and you're not even listening to my voice, that is a great place to be. Just go in the direction where you feel the most bliss and the most kind of like connection with yourself. Know that the greatest authority is your own willingness to surrender deeper and deeper into what your experience is, where it arises from within you. First layer is our body. Second layer is our breath and energy. Third layer is the mental conditioning of our experience as human beings, which is thoughts, feelings, sensations, and emotions. These first 3 are the most kind of dominant ones that we can relate to quite easily. Then from those 3 first elemental pieces of our, let's say, more common human experience, we start to go a little deeper. And the next layer is the layer of beliefs. Beliefs are obvious to others and often not very obvious to ourselves. They are the hardwired idea that what I think is right for a reason. Here we question those beliefs. Then the layer below is called the bliss, the layer of bliss. Ananda Maya Kosha. This is where we dissolve more into our heart and the natural state of our being, which is like an innate happiness. And then below that, kind of the deepest core of how we identify as a human being is Asmita Maya Kosha, or the sense of I am. The I am is a threshold, like a swinging door. When it swings into the world and sees objects and identifies with the body, it becomes a sense of an individual person. When it swings inward and beyond the sense of I am, it becomes a universal reality, a singularity of who we truly are, and that we can be without thoughts, that we can be without an identification, and that our consciousness is pure and natural in its original state, and that state has never been modified or changed. That's it. That's all we're doing. Fairly simple, straightforward roadmap. So if you want, you can kind of wriggle around a little bit more. If you can make yourself 5 or 10% more comfortable, just do that. Maybe you want to reset your bolster, you want to reset the way your head is resting, and you want to make sure that your whole body is really heavy and released into the earth. And just start to notice. And this first step of relaxation is already everything that there is. Notice this state is all states. Nothing needs to be added. You made a conscious decision to come into this strange place and lock yourself up for 2 hours with a pair of headphones on your head. Notice this is a conscious decision to just keep quiet and cultivate an inner stillness. Feel that first and foremost. There's no beginning, no end to this journey. There's no starting point, no finish line. It's a reduction of beliefs and experiences, and the ability to look straight into the source of our own consciousness. The Divine Feminine. Today most, if not all of our quotes will be from female teachers like Anandamayi Ma or Charlotte Joko Beck, Evelyn Underwood, Byron Katie, Gangaji. Some of these are living teachers, contemporary female teachers, powerful guides embodying this aspect of Shakti. One of the oldest tantric texts, the Spanda Karika, Swami Lakshman Juhi translated it, the mysteries of the vibrationless vibration, or the silent sound. Here's a quote from the Spanda Karika that starts us off on this journey. The venerated Shakti, source of energy, opens her eyes, and the universe is reabsorbed in pure consciousness. She closes them, and the universe is manifested within her. The Spanda Karika talks about this original pulsation of the female power of Shakti, that aspect of yin that manifests everything there is. And in this quote it makes obvious that when we are becoming conscious of something, we are absorbing it into our being, the same way cotton or fabric absorbs water and thereby becomes part of the water and not the water becoming part of the fabric. Everything is absorbed into consciousness through our observation. This is important for this journey. And then when we close our eyes, when Shakti, the venerated Shakti, she closes her eyes and the universe is manifested within us. So everything that we are experiencing that we think is outside of ourselves, it's actually within us. And here we're just exploring the different aspects of this interior landscape. We are unmasking, reabsorbing, releasing and redefining ourselves by getting a good contrast of who we are not, to know who we truly are. Annamaya Kosha, this first layer, the layer of the body. I'll read 3 different quotes before we dive into this. The truth is, you really are nothing But this nothing is full, whole, infinite in everything and everywhere. This nothing is conscious itself. It is already whole, complete, and fulfilled. This is the amazing irony. This is from Gangaji. The next one is from Byron Katie. I am a lover of what is, not because I'm a spiritual person, but because it hurts when I argue with reality. We can know that reality is good just as it is, because when we argue with it, we experience tension and frustration. We don't feel natural or balanced. When we stop opposing reality, action becomes simple, fluid, kind, and fearless. The last one is from Evelyn Underhill, and it kind of sets us up of what we are trying to achieve here today. We mostly spend our lives conjugating 3 verbs: to want, to have, and to do, forgetting that none of these verbs have any ultimate significance, except so far as they are transcended by and included in the fundamental verb, to be. Gently bring your awareness to the top of your head. Make contact with the crown of your head, the scalp, the skin, the hair, the roots of your hair in your scalp. You don't need your mind on this journey. Just let the awareness be like a fluid liquid, widening through the sensation of feeling the crown of your head. Feel. Slowly let that awareness sink down into your forehead and feel the front of your skull, skin. Feel the back of your head and your hair. Feel the entire top part of your skull. Sense the brain inside your skull. Relax the brain. Relax the brain as if it is a muscle. Soften the tension in and around your head. Feel your right eyebrow, right eyelid, right cheekbone. Feel your right eye relaxing and dropping deep into your right eye socket. Feel your right ear inside your right ear. Feel your right jaw. Unhinge the right side of your jaw. Feel your left eyebrow, left eyelid, your left eye, and completely relax the left eye deep into your eye socket. Feel your left ear inside your left ear. Feel your left jaw. Unhinge the left jaw. Notice deeper and deeper waves of relaxation as you move into the body. Feel the rim of your nose, your right nostril, your left nostril, the air moving in and out of your nose. Feel the top lip, bottom lip, your teeth and gum. Feel the tongue. Notice that you can relax the tongue all the way deep into its root, almost as if the tongue would relax down into your throat. Feel your chin, the front of your throat, the back of your neck. Moving into the right side body. Feel your right collarbone, right shoulder, right upper arm, right elbow, right lower arm, right wrist, your right hand. Feel the palm of your right hand. Inside the palm of your right hand. Feel a tingling and pulsation inside the palm of your right hand. Feel the flow of energy inside the palm of your right hand. Feel the right pectoral muscle, your right shoulder blade, the right side of your rib cage. Feel your lung on the right side of the body. Feel the right side of your lower abdomen, the right hip, right thigh, right knee, right shin and calf, right ankle, and the right foot. Feel the sole of the right foot. Feel inside the sole of the right foot. The entire right side body. Feel the right side body. The right side of your brain, the right side of your head, the right side of your shoulder girdle, right arm, right chest, right hip, right leg, right foot, the entire right side, only the right side. Bring your awareness over to the left rotator cuff, left collarbone, left shoulder, left upper arm, left elbow, left lower arm, left wrist, the palm of your left hand, the whole left hand. Feel inside the palm of your left hand. Energy flows where attention goes. Bring your attention deeply into the palm of the left hand. Be directive with your awareness. Don't divert energy, be concentrated. Feel the palm of your left hand. Feel your left pectoral muscle, your left shoulder blade, the left rib cage, the left side of your rib cage, the heart and the left lung, the left lower abdomen, the left hip, left thigh, left knee, left shin and calf, left ankle and your left foot. Feel inside the sole of your left foot. Feel the pulsation throughout the field. Feel the vibrationless vibration throughout the field of your awareness. Feel the entire left side of your body. Left foot, left leg, left side of the torso, left arm, left side of your head, left brain hemisphere, left eye, left jaw, left ear. Feel only the left side of your body. Feel the right side, feel the left side. And then bring your awareness into the center of your body, from the crown of your head all the way to your pelvic floor, including your inner leg lines. One straight line of energy in the center of the body. Right side of the body, left side of the body, sandwiching together the central channel in the middle of the body. From here, feel your right eyeball, the right eye, and completely relax the right eye. Feel that you can also relax the right optical nerve, so much so that the left hemisphere of your brain relaxes. Notice this cross-body section in the brain. Right eye and right optical nerve relaxes so that the left hemisphere of the brain relaxes. Bring your awareness to your left eye. Relax the left eye and the left optical nerve so that the right hemisphere of your brain relaxes. Feel the connection. Relax the left eye, left optical nerve. And then notice how this entire infrastructure in your skull, the brain, the eyes, all nerves connected in the face are softening and relaxing. And then let a wave of relaxation move through the body. Feel the wakefulness and aliveness and lucidity in your hands and in the soles of your feet. Feel how the whole body is awake and alive, and your mind is falling asleep. Your senses are sewn into the experience of scanning and feeling the body. Fully allowing the consciousness to embody the shape you call your own. Feet, hands, eyes, central channel, right side of the body, left side of the body, front of the body, back of the body, whole body, one radiant field of sensation. Pranamaya Kosha. This next layer of energy and breath. Kosha really means a web. Like when we look at the lungs, they look like branches of a tree. It's the woven infrastructure of our body, breathing. And the principle that breathes the body is breathing the entire universe and cosmos. Bring your awareness to your breath. Just feel how the breath is moving in and out of your body. This is a quote from Rabbi Abari. The real work is in the heart. Wake up your heart. Because when the heart is completely awake, then it needs no friend. Befriend your heart through the breath. The entire pulmonary cavity, the part of the chest that houses the lungs and heart. Bring your awareness into your heart. Feel your heart at the center of your breath. We'll do a really simple, coherent breath exercise. We do 3 rounds. The first round we simply just follow the breath in and out for a 5 count. On the second round we'll hold the breath for 1 second. On the third round we'll hold the breath for 5 seconds, both on top and the bottom. So in the second for 1 second, top and bottom, second for 5 seconds, top and bottom, so it becomes like a box breathing, but the focus is on the heart. One of the ways I like to see it and visualize it is that as if I had another set of nostrils attached to my sternum. And just feel that the whole body can breathe with different body parts. It's not just the lungs and our nasal cavity and the mouth that pulls in air or energy. The whole body can breathe. You can breathe with your feet, but here we'll focus on breathing with our heart. So we'll just do a little preparation. So take a nice deep breath in and hold the breath at the top and make an audible exhale. Beautiful. We'll breathe together in through the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out through the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing through the heart and nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out through the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing in through the heart. Out through the heart. Try to stay with breathing through the nose. Through the mouth is fine too. In through the heart. And out through the heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the rhythm and cadence nice and simple. And exhale for 5. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Slow and steady, pull the breath in. Slow and steady, relax the breath out. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. exhale. One more time, inhale for 5. Exhale. Release yourself from manipulating the breath. Place your awareness on your heart and chest, on your nostrils and the breath. Let go of the body as a medium of observation and just feel the energy of breath and air moving in and out of the body. Trust the process. Allow yourself to let go and relax in ways you don't know yet that you can. Second round. We'll inhale for 5 and hold for 1 second at the top. We'll exhale for 5 and we hold the breath out for 1 second at the bottom. Let's do the same preparation breath. Let's take a deep breath in and hold at the top. Audible exhale. Let's begin. Inhale through the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 1. Exhale out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more rounds. Inhale. And exhale completely. Listen with your being to the emptiness that underlies all activities. That nothingness that is not nothing. Feel that this original vibrationless vibration, this power of energy, Shakti, that divine feminine power, is dormant everywhere. When it's aware of anything, it absorbs what it's aware of. When it's inverted back in and on itself, It sees and experiences the internal manifestation of the entire universe. Feel that power inside your breath. So simple, so obvious. Just an inhale and an exhale. Looks like nothing, and it is everything. Third and final round. We'll inhale for 5, we'll hold the breath for 5, and then we do an audible exhale out through the mouth for 5, hold the breath out for 5, and we repeat the process. Let's prepare. Take a deep breath in, hold at the top, audible exhale. Let's begin. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audible exhale through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Hold the breath out. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale out through the heart. Hold the breath out. Inhale through the heart. Hold the breath. Exhale out through the heart. Hold the breath out. Inhale through the heart. Hold the breath. Exhale out through the heart. Purge the heart of tension. Hold the breath out. Inhale through the heart. Hold the breath. Exhale out through the heart. Hold the breath out. Inhale through the heart. Hold the breath. Exhale out through the heart. Hold the breath out. Inhale through the heart. Hold the breath. Exhale out through the heart. Last round. Hold the breath out. Inhale through the heart. Hold at the top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Exhale. the Sanskrit term, it encompasses all thoughts, feelings, sensations, and emotions. Emotions are really just energy and motion, but when we hold this motion in the body, it becomes a different story. We are here to tell ourselves the story of how we are actually feeling in this moment, so that we can release whatever we're holding on to within our emotional and mental field. Here's a quote by the great Joko Beck. She says, "We have to face the pain we have been running from. In fact, we need to learn to rest in it and let its searing power transform us." Here's one more from her. "Awareness is our true self. It's what we are. So we don't have to try to develop awareness. We simply need to notice how we block awareness with our thoughts, our fantasies, our opinions, and our judgments. We are either in awareness, which is our natural state, or we're doing something else." Here, in this kind of safe and sacred space that we hold for each other, allow all thoughts and feelings and sensations, just allow them to show up. Like, let the mind off leash. Don't withhold anything within yourself. And notice that instantaneous when we let go, awareness moves to the foreground. It's always there. It's just suppressed by the holding pattern in the psyche. We'll go through the triad of the most common emotional states. There are many derivatives of it, many variations, but often they all circle back into the same place. Those three are anger, fear, and sadness, or any kind of emotionality around feeling defeated, sad, depressed. Fear is anxiety, anxiousness. Anger is righteousness and judgment. So we start out with fear. And in this kind of reality of fear, notice where fear lives within your body. Notice where fear lives within your mind. And welcome it back home. Just see its natural ability is to be awake and aware of a situational, external or internal situation. Fear is often an indicator that we're moving closer to the truth, because the truth is challenging as it is. Feel that the nervous system can be afraid and in high alert, cortisol levels high. Just notice that you can be completely aware of the fact that fear is there. Fear belongs here. It is part of the natural makeup of our human existence and experience. But it does not need to dominate or be suppressed. It's part of the physical, mental experience of our being. The same way we have toes, the same way we have fears. Just allow them to be there. Give them a seat at the table. See in their natural state they are benevolent. They are not here to harm. feel into them. And in the divine feminine traditions, in the Shakti traditions, in the tantric traditions, fear is associated with the high, alert, clear waking state. When fear is unobstructed in its natural state, it is highly awake and alert without needing to be paranoid. It is just fear, and it does what fear does. Allow it to be restfully accepted into your whole being. It's just fear. Spacious, without boundaries, free, just aware. And then move your awareness towards and into anger. Notice the visceral quality of rage, anger, judgment, righteousness. Feel the power of this emotional part of your body. And notice when you allow the anger to be absolutely released from any narrative or story, when it stands naked and alone by itself, it is just pure Shakti. It's pure energy. It's unregulated power within your system. No need to be angry at anybody, no need to be angry about anything, but just befriending the anger deep within your body, viscerally within your body. And then feel how anger in itself is free at its core. Notice a maybe elevated heart rate. That you can be free from anger by fully accepting it, by reabsorbing it into your own being, not something strange or something that we cannot show, that we shouldn't be experiencing. Feel its qualities within your nervous system. No need to act out, but also no need to self-harm ourselves by suppressing it within. Just let that energy be free. And then maybe anger isn't really anger. Moving into sadness or pain, depression, and the lethargy of the emotional body being confused and hurt. This is a precious, sacred place within us. These emotions have a right to be here. They belong to us in all their colorful expressions. bliss. Just evoke the whole rainbow of all the emotions in your system. Then let go. Let go of your fear. Let go of your anger. Let go of the pain. And just observe where those parts of your being live within your body. Notice that you're aware of being aware of them. Then let them dissolve. See that they are self-created, self-maintained, and that they can be dissolved. Allow them to dissolve. Just feel there's only pure energy at the core of each and every one of those emotions. Pure Shakti. Just a divine playfulness. Too intimate to give it a name. Too intimate to cause trouble. Too intimate to become a story. Rest here.
Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurvasvaha Om Tat Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat
Jnanamaya Kosha. Notice how we're going through waves of movement and stillness. And these first three layers are obvious, and most of us know them quite well. Here the subtlety is to admit, first and foremost, to admit to ourselves that we have a belief. A belief is a subtle thought pattern. We repeat it to ourselves over and over again. Like the most common belief is, I am so and so. We're using the sense of I am to describe who we are by giving a name, as if that name could encompass the experiences that make up our life. It doesn't. Here's a quote from Mary Oliver. I would say that there exists 1,000 unbreakable links between each of us and everything else, and that our dignity and our chances are one. The farthest star and the mud at our feet are a family, and there's no decency or sense in honoring one thing or a few things and then closing the list. The pine tree, the leopard, the Platte River, and ourselves, we are at risk together, or we are on our way to a sustainable world together. We are each other's destiny. Here, feel deeply into your nervous system, deeply into your being, and just be ruthlessly honest with you, with yourself, and just allow a belief to show. Most likely the belief begins with I am. Just notice, like for example, a simple belief is I am a body, I have a body, I am so and so, or I am not good enough, or I am confused. Those are beliefs. Just feel and name whatever belief shows up in your field of awareness. Most likely there cannot be two at the same time. Just feel what is there. Be curious. Use your awareness, not your mind. Feel and sense with your consciousness and read the deeper layers of your psyche. Look at the infrastructure of your beliefs and name the first one that you meet. Invite that first belief in. The same way you can invite a friend into your home. Be kind and gentle and just look at the structure of the belief. Maybe you feel it has a ripple effect into the physical realm, creates a feeling or a sensation, an emotion or thought pattern. Stay with the belief. Name the belief. Feel at its center there's a power, Shakti, sense of energy, a vibrationless vibration within the center of that belief. Make contact. Feel. Learn how to feel, like learn the language of feeling the belief, not thinking about it, feeling the belief. Then gently look for its opposite. The belief could be, I'm not good enough, and then the opposite would be I am enough. Or the belief could be I am the body. And the opposite would be I am not the body. Just notice how your individuality will create a very particular belief that seems somehow acceptable to you. Everything else can be questioned, but somehow this belief can stay. Name it, and then look for its opposite. Beliefs are always two-sided, like a coin, heads and tail. Look for the opposite of the belief that you are encountering. Then move back and forth in between them. Feel their structural connection. Hold them equal to each other. And then slowly release them both. Who are you without that belief? Stay there. Just feel the primal force of beingness, unattached to a belief. Recognize that power as your own, that divine feminine power, that pure Shakti. Unmanifested, unincarnated, unseen, cannot be experienced, too direct, too intimate to become an object. We'll do it again, nice and slow. As if you're moving into a dark room and you're feeling your way into a room. You know this room. Feel and search for a deeper lying belief, one that is deeper than the one you've just explored. Trust yourself. Feel into the deepest part of your psyche. See what deeper belief runs the show. Find it, name it, directly experience it. Be kind, embrace it, call it back home. Even if it's hidden somewhere, allow it to move to the foreground. Give it center stage. Sense it deeply. Connect to it deeply. Then look for its opposite. No, this is really profound inner work. See if you can find its opposite. Stay gentle and kind with yourself. This could be a harsh self-beratement or a negative kind of suppression of a certain part of yourself. Just allow it to show up. See its opposite. Notice if the belief is negative, its opposite has to be positive. And if the belief is positive, allow the opposite to be negative. See that they are not opposing forces. They balance each other out. Allow the balancing to occur by holding both beliefs equal to each other. See that you are in the middle. You are the awareness unaffected by the beliefs. And in the neutral, leveled space, allow them to dissolve. As if your consciousness is a solvent that can dissolve any infrastructure in the mind and body and in that deeper part of the belief systems. Dissolve them. Release yourself from them completely and remain in that empty, open space. Dissolved back into nothingness. Completely emptied of beliefs. Stay there. Rest there. Each layer has a gift for us. Each part of the soul is able to unfold into deeper and deeper layers of bliss. This is not something we need to create for ourselves. It's part of this natural birthright or human experience. This is Ananda Mahima. Divine happiness, even the tiniest particle of a grain of it, never leaves one again. And when one attains to the essence of things and finds oneself, this is supreme happiness. When it is found, nothing else remains to be found. The sense of want will not awaken anymore, and the heart's torment will be stilled forever. Do not be satisfied with fragmentary happiness. which is invariably interrupted by shocks and blows of fate, but become complete, and having attained to perfection, be yourself. One more from her. When by the flood of your tears the inner and the outer have fused into one, you will find her, Shakti, whom you sought with such anguish, nearer than the nearest, the very breath of life, the very core of every heart. Here, visualize yourself lying on your mat, out in an open, spacious field. The air is warm and balmy. There's a gentle breeze, and you feel the air touching your skin. It's a new moon, dark night, but the sky is illuminated with endless amounts of stars. There's a creek nearby, the flow of water, the softness of the air, and the spaciousness of the stars above you, the fullness of your heart, the emptiness of your mind, and the entire universe unified in your presence. Notice, same awareness, your awareness, God's awareness, consciousness itself, conscious of itself. One singular, unified field of awareness. And in that realization, the heart is full, and every cell in the body is harmonized, blissfully recharging itself, complete relaxation, complete surrender into one's own beingness. Your natural state. Don't resist, just drop deeper into your natural state. Feel it's actually the easiest thing to do. Let go of the belief that you are not that. Just allow yourself to be. Let go of the belief that you are not fully realized. You are already everything you ever wanted to be. Feel the wholeness in your entire nervous system. Let yourself fall deeper and deeper into that space. You're the stars looking back at you. You're the creek soothing your nervous system. You're the breath of the universe breathing your body. No separation anywhere. Just the blissful reality of being. Being without a name. Being without a form. Being without any wants or needs. Just to be. Allow yourself to deepen into that blissful space. Notice any kind of learned habits to close it down or judge. Just for this time together, just do not judge yourself. Just feel the spacious, open reality of your being, unobstructed, unhampered, completely free, never unfree, never restrained. Your own reality unfolding into itself, opening and closing your eyes, manifesting within, reabsorbing without. Every cycle of breath a new beginning. Every moment just this moment. No future, no past, just this moment. And then slowly let the external world of the night sky and the creek become part of your inner being. Cannot be extinguished. And then feel that you're back in this room, but the night sky is within you. The sound of water is within you. You don't need to hear it, and you don't need to see the night sky, because you are those elements. Feel on a visceral level that every cell of your body has the capacity and currently is in a state of total happiness. The body is made to hold higher and higher amounts of bliss, higher and higher amounts of deeper states of contemplation, deeper states of well-being. Relax. 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 Asmita Maya Kosha. Feel how deeply you are resting right now. This whole yogic journey is about putting the mind to sleep so that we rest in a wakeful state of awareness. And there's no limitation in how deep we can move into our own soul. This last layer is all about the sense of I am. I read another quote from Anandamayi Ma. Reality is beyond speech and thought. Only that which can be expressed in words is being said. But what cannot be put into language is indeed that which is. How many lives are frittered away age after age in endless coming and going? Find out who you really are. Here we'll combine all the things that we've done. Notice that you don't have to exert any effort for this. Just remain in this quiet, restful, satisfied, deeper state of being. This is only working with consciousness. Let your awareness rest in your heart cavity, just in the chest. Feel the chest. Notice how the pulmonary cavity is moving with the breath. Notice that you are observing the movement and the breath. Notice you are the observer. Bring your awareness towards the observer, not the observed. Feel how inside your chest you have your physical heart, your energetic heart, and your spiritual heart. Left side, physical, center, energetic. Right side is the spiritual heart, also known as the secret cave of the heart. There's a certain channel within the right side of the heart, the Amrita Nadi. Nadi is just another word for channel. Just feel that there's a multitude of experiences within your heart. And let the breath deepen. And let your awareness and the observer fall into the right side of your chest, as if that is a gateway into the Absolute through the body. And feel how the breath, when it is moving freely, its own creative power creates the sense of I am, sense of beingness. And in a naive, innocent way, it wants to create relationships through the sense of I am. Just look into the source of your own being, inside your chest. Feel how every inhale simply is calling out I, and every exhale affirms am. The inhale reinstates a sense of individuality, and the exhale confirms a state of beingness. Look into the origin of the sense of I am within you. Feel that you just can be with the sense of I am without a story, a belief, a narrative, a thought, a feeling, or a sensation. Notice consciousness, your mind, everybody's consciousness is just one singular consciousness becoming aware through the sense of I am. Trust that you can be and are even without the sense of I am. Go deeper than the sense of I am. The same way you can feel your way into a dark room, feel your way into this ground of your own being. No need for a reference point. No need of an affirmation of I am prior to the sense of beingness. Drop into that space. Feel the breath as if you're looking up from the ground of the ocean and you see the waves on top of the surface of the ocean. But you're the totality of the molecules that make up the ocean. Surface, no surface, sense of I am, breath. Beyond words, beyond descriptions. That's who you are. Be. Remain with who you really are. No movement, no time, no future, no past, no regrets, no worries. Sense into your heart, always come back to your heart. Notice the pulsation of your being manifesting through the breath and the sense of I am. Look towards the source of your being, not into the creation. Feel that you are prior to creation, before anything is created. Rest there. You've always been here. Notice that you are in between states, in between layers of your awareness. Body is there, body is not fully there. Notice how your consciousness is holding this experience the same way you can hold something in the palm of your hands. You don't have to be an accomplished or experienced yogi or meditator, because this is our natural state. Any effort is not helping. So to be without effort means this is the highest quality of awareness. It's the highest ability we can create, is a relaxed state of consciousness. Notice that you've created that for yourself. Just cherish that. It's not a small thing. Don't categorize it as an experience. Notice that all experiences arise in consciousness and disappear back into consciousness. Who we really are is pure consciousness. In that consciousness, a body arises. The body has thoughts, feelings, sensations, emotions. It ages, it goes through phases. But it's not really who we are. So every layer, as we're slowly coming back into the body, just see the I am is the gateway through which we manifest an individual sense of being. It's called the jiva, an identity. That identity can experience happiness and pain. That identity has beliefs, good ones, bad ones, whatever. It has thoughts, feelings, and sensations. It breathes through a living organism we call the body. The body has a mind, particularly designed for us. And it has a sensory perception. So through the five senses, it goes into the world. But you are prior to all these layers of experience. And for the fun of our worldly existence, our human existence, slowly and gently, fully breathe into your body. Just feel you're re-inhabiting the body a second time today, as if you're waking up a second time. Feel that you're reaching your breath and your consciousness back into your body. Feel that you can breathe into the soles of your feet. Notice that in this relaxed state, it's really joyful. There's a simplicity to it, a naturalness. That's not something we need to learn. It's innate to our being. Just gentle and kindness towards our own body. No harshness, no judgment. It's this beautiful vessel that is given to us. Oh, we travel in this thing. Just feel your breath. Feel that your psychological makeup is perfect for you. Nothing needs to change. Coming out of this, we'll take our time. Slowly and when you're ready, you find your way back into a seat. And then once in a seated position, make your seat comfortable and upright. And when you're ready, you can take your headphones off and we'll chant. We'll just sing together. We hum. We tone together to give ourselves an opportunity to integrate this work. It can be very profound, deep. We want the depth to become part of who we are. And we don't want to push it aside. We want it to be an lived experience, integrated experience. So whenever you're ready, you can roll over the right side or the left side and then slowly come up into a seat. Yay. And then if you're upright and seated and kind of like feel that the spine is in this kind